Happy New Year, 2022, 1st of January, so I thought I'd do a first review for you. As it is, Christmas has been, and we've got some fun gifts, as we do. Being fishermen, we love it when we get fishing gear for Christmas. It's the best thing ever. So I thought I'd just do one or two reviews of a few things. I'll start off with one review here, and it is on the Preston Innovations competition large cooler bait bag. All right, this is the large version. There is a smaller version, comes with I think a couple of smaller pockets, things like that, but it's a good bag. Hello, someone got a bumblebee for Christmas. What it is basically, on the cooler bag you've got two carry straps, if you will, little ones with a velcro thing, so you can put them both together like so, snap them up, carry it like that. It also has got the longer strap for going around your neck, carrying it round your back if you need to, like so. And of course, if you're going to get it caught on brambles and garrot yourself, even better. We try not to, but it does happen. It is very well reinforced the way it's stitched. It's leather stitching onto a nice padded strap, a nice soft padded strap that's not going to cut into you too much. Then you've got the strapping itself comes down, nice bit of extension in it, or lengthening or shortening depending how far up and down your back you want to sit when you're carrying it, if you're going to carry it. And then where it links into the bag as well, it's like a loop to loop, if you will, rather than being onto a clip or a hook, which I prefer these. I find them stronger, although sometimes they can strangulate themselves and start to wear, but it is, and it's well stitched on there. It ain't budging. Yank away, you ain't going to tear it. Nice finished stitching all the way around it all. Zips are good and hardy, and of course it's double zipped all the way around, so I just pull that out like that, double zipped and locked up. The base is that rubberized waterproofing, so if you're sitting it down on wet grass, wet ground or anything like that, it keeps everything nice and dry. It's not going to soak it up and be a heavy git of a thing to have. Inside is that silver waterproofing with the transparent plastic over it as well, just to keep things extra cool. Putting your maggots in there, your pellets and things like that with a cooler box or something, it's going to keep it cold. Especially if, like myself, you go fishing certain places where you might be doing a couple of days there, you go back to where you're staying, you can't bring your bait inside, you might not have a fridge or something. This is going to keep it that little bit cooler for you than just leaving it in the car overnight and letting them cook off and end up with a load of either dead maggots or a load of blue bottles. So yeah, good for that. It also has one large pocket on the front, which is right there. Again, double zipped, all the pockets are double zipped, and you're going to fit maybe like a rod rest in there, your catapult, some bank sticks extendable if you needed to, anything like that, distance sticks, things like that. And then you've also got one small side pocket as well on here, which is yay big, like that. Again, really well zipped and stitched, nice solid zip plastic bits on the end of it, or rubberized and plastic. I like that. It's something easy you can grab. They're big enough you can just whip them back and forth, you know. And it looks and feels really well made, really strong, really well stitched together. It isn't going to tear, it isn't going to rip, it's not going to fall to bits on you on the bank. Ooh, look at that, pack of hook lengths, benefit. Must have been another Christmas present. And yeah, it's a good size, you know. I mean, you can see that is yay wide and it's yay deep, so that's a good size of a large bait bag. You bring enough in there for a couple of people and your sandwiches. Also put your lunch in there, keep that nice and cool if you want to keep your sarnies all fresh. So yeah, all in all, good bit of kit, well made, well put together, and looks like it's going to stand the test of time. And with me, I'm a bit heavy-handed. I'm not anything nice and dainty when I'm carrying gear. Obviously mine will probably get put on a barrow or a box to carry my stuff, but like I say, if you want to carry it, you've got your long strap, no problem, around the side of your neck if you're doing like a quick session and you just want to use this as like a small carry-all for putting a bit of bait and maybe a box with a few weights and things in it if you're going to go and do a small session on a lake somewhere and take a rod. Fine, spot on. But yeah, the Preston Innovation Competition large bait bag or cooler bag. I like it. Let's see how it gives the test of time. The more I use it and the heavy-handedness I have, see if it lasts. It should do. Like I say, to me it's fairly well put together, and I don't see there's going to be any problem with it. And it's going to take a bit of pressure off my carry-all, because my carry-all's got bait, bank sticks, feckin' pole rollers, side trays, everything in it. So all my bait can now go into it, take a bit of pressure off that, and maybe get things a bit more organised when I'm at my peg, rather than having to sift through things when you're halfway through a match. You're looking for stuff, you're throwing it everywhere. Yeah, let's see if it does benefit. But yeah, I've got a match coming up tomorrow, so I'm going to try and do a little quick lake review up there of what I think of the lake. I've never been to this place before. It's called Oak Tree Fishery in South Molton, which is Devon, of course, just up near Tiverton. Looks nice from what I've seen on the map. I've not seen a lot of info on it from people and that, so I'm going into it blind. I really am. Went to go to the tackle shop yesterday to get some gear for it. Tackle shop was shut, so I'm also fishing with old maggot, dead maggot, some old bits of ground bait that I've put together. I'm going to have to blitz some bread to make that up as well. Of course I've got corn if I need to, and I've got some pellet, but it's all bits and bobs from old sessions, so fingers crossed I don't come dead last, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, that's an update anyway for that one. That's the cooler bag or bait bag. The next one I do will be on a pole and rest combi that I've got, and maybe one on a new brolly that I have as well. I think that's about it for now. There's also new things coming in here. Oh, and the pole. I've not done my pole yet. I'm hoping to do that at a lake though, so I can set it up, show you it laid out, all in its glory and how it's fared. I've used it twice so far, and I've been quite impressed with how it's done. It's landed some good carp on it and bagged some nice fish. So, top job. I shall leave it there, and I shall wish you all a very, very happy new year, and I hope your fishing ventures go well for the year to come. So, tight lines, lads, and I'll see you on the bank.